Oh, is that too far away? Hey guys, welcome back. If you have not been here, welcome in general. I've been kind of, I guess, MIA for a little bit, or just kind of out of the sorts. So I've been offline for a little bit. Just some stuff going on. You know, it's life, it happens. But I decided to sit down and record today for y'all. Today's video is the feature product is the new Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. This came out September 20th, I believe. And it's a bunch of beautiful shades, bunch of very beautiful neutral shades. They're all matte except for one of them, which is more of like a highlight shade. They're gorgeous. Let me try to do it without getting the mirror in there like that. But on top, it's primarily all cool for the most part, and then you got, well, it's not really primarily cool, but you got some cool tones and you got some warm tones, and these primarily will work on pretty much any skin tone and any skin undertone or shade or type. The only qualm I guess I have with it is the pre-game color, which is right down here, and it's like my favorite color because I like to use it as an all over, but it's really hard to pick up on a brush. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm using the wrong brush, but I've used both soft brushes and more dense brushes, I guess a little bit more hard brushes, and it's just hard to pick up, where all the other colors are easy to pick up. They all blend beautifully, and I absolutely love it. I haven't been excited for a eyeshadow palette in a while, and so when I saw that this was coming out, I was excited and I bought it the day that it was, I guess, released first on Urban Decay's website, and then because I think it was like released like 2 days before it was released everywhere else, i.e. like Sephora and Ulta and so forth. But I love it. I think it's great. It's a great staple product to have in your collection. So the main shades that I used were the bottom 4 right here, and then of course the highlight shade, but then I kind of made the highlight a little bit stronger with actual highlight. It's kind of a transition look, maybe a little, because there are warmer tones in it from summertime to fall. It's still summer here. It's hot as hell like normal. You know, welcome to South Georgia, where you have 4 seasons. Christmas, hot, hotter than hell. We're still in hell right now. So I got a sample product when I ordered this, and it's this Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector, and it's got some SPF in it. And this was a shade, oh crap, it was like light medium or something like that. I don't know, but I'm actually, I kind of like it. I feel like it's blended well on my face. It wasn't as thick as some of my other stuff that I use. It was a little, I guess, I don't want to say watery, but it wasn't as thick. And I think it worked great. So I think I actually might end up later on maybe actually get me a fuller size one of these. But I'm going to stop jaw-jacking, and we're going to get on to the look. If you like the way that my face looks, continue watching. And please like, share, and subscribe, and everything will be down below as well. So alright, we are starting off with our brows today. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde. And I'm using their number 12 brush, which needs to be washed really bad. I don't know where my mic is, so I'm using the laptop mic right now, unfortunately. And then go in and clean up a little bit with the Brow Duality. I think it's like Camilla is the shade I use. It's the non-shimmer side. looks a little crazy. Then I go in and prime everything with the Paint Pot and Paint Really by MAC. And I put a little bit on my nose too to try to help keep the stuff on my nose. Now we are going in with the new Urban Decay Naked Basics, Ultimate Basics palette, and pretty much just follow along with the colors I'm using, primarily the 4 shades that are on the bottom left row. The bottom left of the bottom row. The left of the bottom row. Oh my goodness gracious. And I'm just kind of going in with the darker shades in the crease area and windshield wiper motions, buffing it out a little bit, and just pretty much primarily leaving your lid that base color, which I believe is called Pre-Game. All these colors are absolutely beautiful. I love the way that they blend. And I love these warm tones, especially since we are now going into the fall season. But I do love warm tones regardless. I'm using a clean brush just to kind of help buff everything out so there's no harsh lines. Going back in with Pre-Game just to kind of clean up a little bit. And I'm using their highlight shade up in the brow bone and then in the inner corner. And for liner, I'm using Megaliner by Wet n Wild. This is my favorite liner right now. It's easy to use, so even if you are not someone who is very proficient with eyeliner, this particular product you'll really like it, and it's also really inexpensive. So I definitely recommend giving it a whirl. Now I'm going to spray my whole face with MAC Prep and Prime. I like doing this instead of using a primer lately. I feel like it keeps my makeup on better and longer. And then we're going to go in with Maybelline's Master Concealer in light. And apply it where you need to apply it. And I use a damp beauty blender, or a Real Techniques beauty blender anyways, to blend it all in. I do not know why my chin is clipped off, but okay. I guess you guys don't need to see my chin today right now. I'm then going to go in with a sample that I got from Urban Decay. It's a one and done perfecting complexion hybrid something foundation. I like it. It's easy to apply. It's smooth. It's thin. There's a little bit of SPF in it, but it didn't give me any whitewash. So now I'm using the Master Effect, or the strobing stick from Maybelline that I just came out with not too long ago, and putting that where you would put highlighter. And then for setting powder, I'm using the Nye's Banana powder, and I'm going to kind of let y'all see that I kind of made some mistakes here. The beauty blender was a little bit too damp, and when you'll notice that it starts turning actually yellow on my face, because it was too damp, and so it literally was like taking it on instead of baking. And I'm showing y'all that I made this mistake because, you know, not everything is as it appears. Sometimes you got to do something a few different ways or a few different techniques, or you have to do it a little bit more than you really wanted to achieve what you're wanting done and to fix any mistakes that you are making along the way. So my face looks a little crazy right now, but I'm going to wipe it all off, I promise. And for contouring today, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Original Contour Palette, and the shade is, I believe, Fawn. And I like to do this while I still have, I guess, the setting powder on my face, so that way it kind of, when I wash or brush everything off, it kind of helps clean it in the process too a little bit. And there I go, wiping it all off with a big fluffy brush from Morphe. Most of my brushes are from Morphe, by the way. I'm still trying to fix some areas. And then I'm going back in with Fawn, and I'm using a little setting brush from Real Techniques to kind of work my nose. Apparently it's one of those days I was kind of messing up my nose a little bit too, but it's okay. It happens. I use the banana setting powder to kind of help fix some of my mistakes a little bit. But in the end, it didn't turn out too bad, so I'm not going to complain too much. Now I'm going to use the two brown colors for my bottom lash line and then the orange color. And then I'm just using the brush that came with the palette. Now for highlights, this is a highlight that is from a indie store on Instagram. I will link her page down below. They are handmade, cruelty-free, and they are absolutely beautiful. And I also use this on the inner corner and on the underneath my brows too. And this is the highlight shade called Zaya. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. And it does come from the UK, so if you're in America, it does take a while to get there, but they are completely worth it. So, using Benefit's Dandelion for blush today. My favorite blush. I've hit pan on it. Kind of sad, but it's okay. And you don't need to see how I do my mascara because that's kind of normal. Okay, so HudaBeauty lip liner in Gossip Gurl. I don't really know how I feel about the consistency of this liner. It was kind of like hard to work with, but it's okay. Then I use MAC's Edge to Edge to kind of help color it in a little bit. And I'm using Colourpop Satin Lip in Alyssa. It was a collaboration that they did with Kathleen Lights. And I think this combo, achieved a really pretty pink color. And that should conclude today's look. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all's support. Thank you so much. Love you.